TV. Stand up.
Now, please welcome the show for bloody good Kiwis across the country.
It's time.
Time for This is Bhuja with Lee Hart and Jason Hoyt.
G'day New Zealand, welcome to Daily Bhuja. It's Thursday the 17th of August 2017. Great to have your company this afternoon, as it always is. And Lee Hart, g'day mate.
Yeah, g'day mate, great to be here on this Thursday. You mentioned that, didn't you?
Yes,
Thursday.
I did.
And the time, of course, is 4:02 by my clock here.
I've got 4:03.
I've got 4:03:02,
Okay.
but that is the time. Hey, you're all good?
Yeah, good, why?
Oh no, I just wondered.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything. I'm feeling a bit goaty today. Do you know what I mean when I say a bit goaty?
I've got to be honest, no.
Okay, well, when I say I'm a bit goaty, I've got a few things on my mind that are bugging me.
Oh, I see.
You understand what I'm
A few
saying?
things on your goat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep them away from the radio. I don't want my goat getting out of control on the radio.
Well,
But
you know what's you don't try and suppress that stuff too much.
I know.
It'll come out in one big rant if you're not careful.
Yeah, I'll be careful of that.
Are you guys going to get all Statler and Waldorf on it?
No, I just, there's some things that happened today that just really got on my goat, and I do not want.
Easy.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
You know, our listeners don't tune in daily at this time to hear our problems.
No, that's true, mate.
We're
That's true.
there to ease their problems, make their days easier.
Bloody oath. Bloody oath.
Speaking of which, text 3483, let us know what's getting on your goat. It's not a bad idea, is it?
That's a great idea. What's getting on your goat, New Zealand? 3483, let us know. We've got an amazing show
Yeah.
ahead, by the way. Boy, oh boy.
Beautiful show.
Talk about a full log.
It's a very well constructed show. Who pulled that together with all the songs in that order? Amazing.
Yeah, well, I got in a bit earlier today, and Maddie and I sat down and just sort of we talked about the vibe of the show,
Yeah.
Lee. Not just the content, not just the ads, but the vibe of the
Yeah.
show. And Maddie had a bit of a tutu, and I think he's come up with some really genius little touches.
Yeah.
People call us heroes, but we're just doing our job.
Yeah, it's doing your job, I know, but a perfect show. It's all about building people up slowly, a bit like a gig, isn't it? Get them in there, or love making. You don't want to just jump straight in there. You need to just build it up, bang. I'm thinking 5:45. Shows hit an absolute climax.
Yeah.
Then we just slowly bring them down, nice and easy.
Well, we've got a flight tonight, of course,
Nice and easy.
down, to Wellington for our Hokune trip tomorrow. So we want to just be cruising by the time we get to the flight at the airport,
Yeah.
Wings Bar and stuff. Hey, great having your company this afternoon, New Zealand. In the meantime, here's Beastie Boys. Arctic Monkeys there on Radio Hodeki this Thursday afternoon with Lee Hart and Jason Hoyt, and of course, let us not forget the Night Wolf.
Yeah, was at the gym this morning.
Who he was, or you were?
I was, yeah.
Working out, yep.
Yeah,
same.
just doing
actually.
boxing stuff mainly.
Yep.
Bit of cardio, bit of toning. Working on the old trapezoid muscles there, the ones on the side of your arm.
Yeah.
The old lats and traps.
What are they called? The trapezoids?
Traps, yeah.
Trapezoids.
The trapezoids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just building them. Those are just nice to get them.
Those things are more like torpedoes.
Yeah, these things.
Apparently, women really love guys with muscly trapezoids.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's a real.
Well, that's not why I do it, Jason.
Is that why you? Can I ask? Is that why you wear those sort of like muscle tees?
Well, with those shirts, just with the hole cut for the trapezoids.
Yeah, so that your trapezoids are sort of bulging through the gap in your t-shirt there.
Instead of side boob, it's side
Yeah.
trap.
I just, it's just nice to flex it out. But just working out, Chase. Why did I bring that up?
I don't know. Because you had your Facebook face on. I may looking at someone and they just reminded you that you worked out. But anyway, I did the same actually. I did a bit of work. I
I'm not really in it, to be honest, Chase. Hey, Matt, what's coming up?
Well, I've got more stories about going to the gym as well. I've already got a gym membership, so I can start stories on the radio with. When I was at the gym this morning, I wasn't working on my traps though. It's on my lats.
Okay, where are we going with this? Sorry, Jace, you were saying?
I was just saying, I did a bit of the old cardio yesterday.
Yeah, I think we've done the gym thing now.
Wednesday I tend to do cardio. Today it's more weights.
I don't know if the listeners are really that interested in your sort of daily schedule.
I do. I like Thursday is spotting day for me. I like
stove,
I like to spot on Thursday. Spot me, Andy. Spot me.
Is that why your eyes are bloodshot?
Oh no, that's just the.
And he brings the knives, does he?
But anyway, listen, do we have time for... Do we have any admin? I don't.
Should we do that in the next break?
I suppose we could, yeah.
Okay, Big Show Admin, I propose we push Big Show Admin into the next break.
You should probably leave that admin until we do Big Show admin.
Everyone in favour say aye.
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 You are?
Well, yeah, I just hit play on Ryan Adams, so...
Okay,
can't
there you
do it
go.
now.
Ryan Adams on the radio.
And I do the rowing as well. Do you do the rowing?
No, I
That's
hate it.
great
I do,
for the
but I hate it.
trapezoids.
Quite a bit of skipping. It's good for trapezoids.
That'll be a hell of a sight.
Hold on, I should
Lee
turn-
Hart skipping.
Good skipper.
I should turn the microphones off for this bit.
Hold there, you're listening to Daily Boozer. I thought you were actually writing notes there, Lee Hart, but now I'm peering through. You're actually just doing a doodle, aren't you?
You're just doing a sketch.
Who's the sketch of, can I
It's
ask?
supposed to be you, actually.
Oh, right.
looks
I look like that creature out of Lord of the Rings. Gollum or whatever
Well, I
it
haven't
was.
finished it yet.
I was thinking it kind of looks like Gandhi.
Yeah, no, I haven't put the hair on yet. This is just the structure.
Right, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Look a bit frustrated there, Jace.
Oh, it's just bloody pen. You know when you get a pen and you're trying to write your notes out for the next bloody link and stuff, and it just what's going on with my micro? Who was that?
I didn't do anything.
And that it doesn't work.
The ink just doesn't come out.
It doesn't come out. This is a fourth one today.
Oh, that really gets on my goat.
That really gets on my goat.
So what happens? What are you doing?
I'll tell you what happens.
What colour is it? Blue.
I'll tell you what happens. You go to write down your preparation, right? Here we are going, and what do we come out of? Whole? Oh, I've got nothing written down. Why? There's no bloody... My pen doesn't work.
And then, I tell you what, then you do. You go next door to the drawer. There's supposed to be a whole box of pens. And there's nothing. There's a box of rubber bands in it. No pens at all. God.
And I mean, why do we have, that stationery thing?
Yeah.
What do we need it's a massive box of paper clips for?
Yeah.
I've never used a paper clip
It's a
here.
paperless office.
God's sake.
Jackman. I mean, if one show needs pens, it's this one. We're constantly making notes, constantly writing down people's input from the text machine. If I don't have a pen to make notes, how the hell am I supposed to make the show better? It's my goat.
Can I borrow your pen, Matt, please?
Well, then you break mine.
I've got Matt's pen now.
I'll give you my pencil. You can't break that.
Jesus.
Speaking of which, did anyone text us on 3483? Is there anything in particular, Matty, that you discovered that is really getting on other people's goats, apart from us, probably?
Yeah, someone texted in and said Matt didn't know you had a button to turn their mics off. Sorely underused.
That was Motorhead, wasn't it?
That was.
That gets on my goat, that.
I have given so much time to Motorhead. You know when he rings up, which he does quite a lot, and then we answer the phone, and is he there? No, he's not, Matt.
You know what gets on my goat? People that text in stuff, like abuse and that, they don't know that we've got feelings. We've got feelings too. One bad text, you need 10 good texts to make you feel better again.
You see, people look at someone like you, Lee Hart, this big, gargantuan man, and they think, I can write this text about Lee.
Yeah, he won't.
Hurt. He's a big fella. He can take it. They don't see the tears. They don't see the hurt. They don't see how it affects you. And that really gets my goat.
That's right. Poke me, do I not feel pain? Cut me, do I not bleed?
Is it Gladiator? Was it the Gladiator?
Jerk me off, do I not blow my load? I'm human. Gets on my goat. I don't know if you want that goat sound just after what I said. It doesn't feel right now.
Here's the Black Keys. Black Keys on Hauraki there. When were we supposed to do Big Show admin in that last break?
Oh, yeah. That gets on my goat.
Yeah, do you have any? I still don't have any myself. I mean, I'm happy to do it if you've got some.
Okay, we might be able to discuss this later on in the show. Just looking at the log here.
Is this admin or is it?
It is admin.
Okay,
I'm keen on proposing.
Hold on.
So this is Big Show 8? Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Lee present.
Jason present.
Yeah, present.
Okay, I'm keen on proposing an initiative
Okay.
where we reach down and help the little people coming through and maybe getting
You mean the kids?
Dwarfs.
What do you mean little people?
I'll rephrase that. Getting someone on like an internship here on the radio for us, with us. We can talk about it later on. What do you think?
Oh, look, I'm very keen. Very keen. I'd love to
They don't
have
have to be a
interns.
dwarf or a little person or a child.
Look, you'll get no argument from me at all over that, Lee Hart. Certainly, I would love to see that happening. Matt, any admin from you?
The only thing being a bit of an oversight, you guys are going on the 8 o'clock flight. I'm obviously going after this show. I've only got one taxi, Chitty.
Okay, look, I just want to bring something up with you, Matt, and I'm not counting, but in the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've come to Big Show admin. You haven't had any, and I'm starting to wonder if that's indicative, perhaps, of you not really caring much anymore.
Oh, I'd say it's more indicative of my foresight as I prepare
Okay,
most
no,
things
I'm
before
prepared
the-
to
before the show.
Because I was going to make the point, actually, that if anyone should have admin, it would
Yep.
be you, Matt.
Yeah, but I sort mine out before the on-air side of
Yes,
things.
you sort yours out before the show.
Part of your role is to sort out our admin as well. Just as part of my role is to make sure that Jace has plenty of prep and plenty of good scripts
One of the
and material
One of the
for his
things,
one-liners.
One of the things that bothers me actually is that actually we're missing out on admin that we don't know about. Do you know what I mean? That we would actually
There's
have.
nothing worse than that kind of admin.
Well, there's an old
It's like a
saying.
meeting you didn't go to that you didn't know you're supposed to be at.
Yeah.
Isn't there an old saying, what you don't know doesn't hurt you?
Well, you know,
But
when
it
you
can
walk,
hurt the listeners. That's
the
what I mean.
amount of times that I've been walking, you know, coming into the office, and you know, a boss has come out and gone, "Where have you been?" It's like, "Excuse me, we had a meeting at 2:30."
It gets on my goat, that.
That really gets on my goat. You know, and I go, "Well, I didn't
Yeah.
know about it."
Well, we
te-
sent you an email invite. Oh, right. Like, I checked those. God. You know, that annoys me, that. Everyone else is at the meeting. Oh, were they? Oh, good on them. I didn't see them because I wasn't there.
You know what really gets on my goat when that happens, though? Because you don't turn up to the meeting, and then there's everyone else at the meeting, right, discussing what you're supposed to be doing, and then you end up having to do the crap ideas that they come up with.
Yeah.
That gets my goat.
And you wish you had gone to the meeting then. So
Yeah.
you could have bloody put your own ideas in there.
Yeah.
But you weren't, so you kind of have to wear it.
And then they start bagging you guys because you guys aren't there because I didn't tell you to be there. But then you have to join in on the bagging
Yeah.
so that you don't look like a dickhead as the only one not bagging you guys.
And then you're in the street and some guy walks up to you. That was a crap piece of radio you did yesterday. And you go, yeah, it's not my fault, is it? I wasn't at the meeting when they came up with that crap.
Or my pen didn't bloody work, and so it would have been a better show if my pen had worked, and I could
Yeah.
have written. We need to put stake in the ground and leash the goat, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, you open the tide for me, and you're going to have a full tide at peak hour.
It's a lot of metaphors there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So let's put a stake in the ground, put a leash around the goat, and rein it in, all right?
Yeah.
The Foo Fighters' new album, Concrete and Gold, is out September 15th. Wait till you see it live.
Hey everybody, we're the Foo Fighters.
Win, lose, you could still be at the Foos
Be the first to hear our new record.
with Radio Hodaki.
Thanks to Singapore Airlines.
Yes, indeed, it is that time again. And we've got Phil on the line. Get a mate.
G'day, mate.
How you going, Phil?
Not bad, not bad.
Excellent. Are you going home from work as we speak? What's the story?
Well, I'm currently working.
Oh, okay.
And whereabouts are you working, mate?
Well, you may hear the sound of an extra large vibrator working behind me right now.
You work in a sex shop?
No, concrete yard, actually.
Oh, yep. Okay.
You're the old concrete yard. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's the most concrete you've ever mixed in a day, Phil?
5.5 cube. I run a batching plant.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For me, I used to work a lot of concrete, Jason, in my day on the old Channel Tunnel. A lot of concrete pours. Seriously, you used to see the old vibrators there, chuck them in there.
That's the one, yep.
Lot of pours.
What's the ratio?
What do you mean?
So isn't there a ratio? I don't know what I'm talking
Oh, there is, yeah, but we have
Oh, you
all
mean
sorts of...
cement and water and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
the ratio, Phil?
Well, it's normally worked out on the computer, so remember to be honest with you. I just press the button and it throws it on the truck and
Bottom
mixes it
line
up.
is, water kills concrete in the day. Too much more water weakens it, obviously.
Well, so they say, but we put a lot of water in.
Yeah, we got to make it run. But also, I suppose there's so many additives as well nowadays you put in there.
Yeah.
All these kind of
Exactly.
chemicals, Seeker, all that sort of stuff.
You've got it. You know what? Seeker's the one.
That's the one, mate.
Now, listen, Phil, you'd be pretty keen to go overseas and see the Foo Fighters. It'd be a good thing to do. Who would you take with you?
Oh, I have to be the partner.
Okay.
We're hoping you're going to say that.
Yes, indeed. So we've got some questions for you, Phil, to get you in the draw. Lee?
Yeah, so what's your partner's name?
Laura.
Laura. Okay, the lovely Laura. What do you love most about her?
I have to be coming home to beautiful cooked dinners.
Yep.
Right, okay.
Great.
Cooked dinners.
Jace, you got a question?
If there was one thing you could change about Laura, Phil, what would it be?
Well, I'd probably be her height. She's only about 50 centimetres off what they officially call dwarfism.
Oh, okay.
But just
That's
after
o-
a couple of inches would be good.
That's okay, though. That's, I mean,
She might say the same thing.
yeah. Are you particularly tall yourself?
Yeah, 6'1".
Okay. Well, like my parents, actually, Dad's about 6'2", and Mum's,
Herb's a huge
and
giant of
Mum's
a man.
about 5'2".
Yeah. If there was one thing you could change about your partner, Lee Hart, what would it be?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Jace. Absolutely nothing.
What about you, Jace?
One thing I'd change about my partner is probably that she didn't love me quite so much.
You want to love you less?
Just a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, God, I'm probably going to be in a world of pain now. But listen, Phil, the good news for you, my friend,
She's in
is...
Bali anyway. She
Well,
won't
she's
hear
still
this.
in Bali.
Yeah.
She's meant to come back 3 days ago. Phil, you're in the draw, my friend, so best of luck for that.
Oh, brilliant, guys. Thank you much.
No worries, buddy. Stay on the line. We'll get all your details. What
Good
about you,
stuff.
Maddie? What about your life partner?
Not
What
a single thing. She's amazing.
Oh, you guys, come on.
Can't believe how lucky I am.
Pretty easy to say that, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah, it's
Why-
very
why
easy
would
to
you
say
have
it, isn't it? Very easy to say it. You know what gets on my goat? You know what gets on my goat, Lee Hart?
What's that, mate?
Is people that get...
Want it? Yeah.
Puddle of Mud there on Radio Hodaki, Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:52, almost 4:53, so it's time for Lee Hart's Name That Tune.
Yeah, thanks, Jace.
That's all right, mate.
Great to be here, and how you feeling? Good?
Yeah, good, yeah. Yourself?
This is the 455th Name That Tune.
Wow.
And from what I can remember, there's only been one repeat. Maybe two max.
It's pretty impressive, mate.
Pretty impressive, but it's not about me. It's about the music.
Well, one of those was a cover, wasn't it? So it didn't really count as a repeat.
Yeah,
You did Cat Stevens and you did
yeah.
Rod Stewart.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
I don't know.
You want something rocky?
Yeah.
Or funk, or something...
Atmospheric, maybe?
Atmospheric rock. With a bit of funk in there.
Maybe this. This might have some relevance to this week. Ready? Do I need to chuck in some chorus chords?
No, I don't think so. If you know what that is,
If you could chuck in a lyric or two, that might help.
if you know what that song is, call us on 0800 Hodaki. Yes, carry on,
Andrew,
Lee.
just think about this week. Maybe I should have done this yesterday. I'm not sure.
So are you hinting that it's
I'm hinting that...
slightly American orientated, perhaps, perchance?
Well, yeah, it is. But
Okay.
maybe it's something to do with something.
Nazism.
This is Hodaki News.
Hi, I'm Tim Roxburgh with Hauraki News at 5. Cigarettes have again been the target of thieves in a robbery of a superette in the West Auckland suburb of Waitakere. Police say 3 people, heavily disguised, entered the Waitakere Township superette at around 2:40 p.m. yesterday, one armed with a screwdriver. They left in a stolen black Subaru Forester, registration KFG 870. Police are now searching for an ex-partner of alleged Morrinsville gunman Rolly Hecky, who they believe is helping him evade police. 43-year-old Irene Scanlon is the subject of the latest search and also has a warrant out for her arrest for breaching community detention conditions. The Prime Minister says the best path forward for the TPP is if everyone agrees to not change anything. A mandate's been signed by 11 countries today to continue negotiations on the deal. And a $175 million pay packet is believed to have helped seal the deal for 49-year-old Daniel Craig to return as James Bond. The British actor has confirmed he'll reprise his role as Bond for the 5th and final time. In sport, Western Force winger Curtis Rona is the one uncapped player in the Wallabies starting lineup for Saturday's first Bledisloe Cup test in Sydney. An unwanted All Blacks midfield back Malachi Fekitoa has been named to start for Auckland in their Mitre 10 Cup season opener against Counties Manukau on Saturday night. Fekitoa last played for Auckland in 2013.
Weather, thanks to tradestaff.co.nz, in the business of getting you working.
Possible morning showers, afternoon and evening rain Auckland and northwesterlies. High of 17 with a low of 11.
This is Bhuja with Lee Hart and Jason Hoyt.
Is that a new, what would you call it, thing before our thing
Hour
there?
starter.
Hour starter. Is that a new hour starter? I don't think I've heard that before.
so, because I've never heard that before.
Someone going,
If so, it should have come up in Big Show Admin, but
well, there you go, never mind. Hey, just before 5, of course, we had Lee Hart play Lee Hart's tune. A lot of callers, as always, one of whom is Clinton. G'day, mate!
Oh, I mustn't have got it right if I'm first on the block.
Not necessarily, Clinton.
Sometimes the
I'm
first
doubting
packet.
myself now. I'm doubting myself.
Don't doubt yourself, Clinton.
never doubt yourself.
Don't
mate.
doubt yourself. Even if you're wrong, do it with confidence.
I thought it sounded very familiar, and I thought it was Ike and Tina's version of Proud Mary.
Now you can doubt yourself.
Well, I tell you right
Yeah.
now, from what you just said then, it easily could have been.
Very close,
Had I
Clinton.
chosen that song instead, it would have sounded exactly the same. I'll give you that.
Peddling the D. Were you peddling the D, Lee?
Yes, I was.
Peddling the D.
Were you?
Yep, that's the
Oh.
one. Same
That'll
key,
be it.
you name it.
Gets them every time when you pedal the D.
That's it.
Jesus.
Sorry about that, Clinton, but thanks for your call, buddy. Have a great afternoon. Carl's on the line. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
G'day, Carl.
Wakachangi.
Hey, mate.
How you
good.
going, Carl? You good?
Good, thank you. Just doing some deliveries, man.
Ah, good on you, mate.
What's that?
Been listening to you all day.
He's
Well,
been-
not you, but in
he's-
the morning.
Oh, good on you, buddy. He's been doing
Thank you.
deliveries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Now
Now,
past Graham Street.
yeah, we've got some stuff you could deliver for us, Carl. Now,
Excellent. Excellent.
can you name that tune?
I think, I'll do it with some confidence, I think it's Led Zeppelin rock and roll.
I can see why you would have said that as well. See, it's because the song starts with piano, it starts with all sorts of stuff. I'm only playing the guitar part, which doesn't really showcase the whole ensemble of sound. So unfortunately, you're wrong on this occasion, but a very, very good choice.
Thanks for your call, Carl. Appreciate it, mate. You have a great afternoon. Chris is on the line. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
How you going, Chris?
I'm going fantastic.
Super. Now,
Hot day in Christchurch.
it's a what day in Christchurch?
Stinking hot.
Oh, is it?
18 degrees, mate.
Scorcher.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, Chris,
Yes,
can you name that tune?
I think so.
Away you go, mate.
I think it's Elvis and Burning Love.
And tell me this, did you get it from what I played or from my clues?
From what you played, actually, because
great.
I can play that song myself. So, yeah, it sounded real familiar.
Great song, isn't it?
Yeah.
The King, of course, died 40 years ago yesterday, Jace.
Yeah. Jeez,
Well before I was born, of course.
well done, by the way, Chris. I was
Thank you very much.
I was watching a doc. God, he was a good-looking fella.
Yeah.
Boy, he was a good-looking fella.
Pump the chorus just here, right here. Here we go.
I don't like his music, but by God, what a performer.
You don't like many...
What a good-looking man he was.
You don't like his music, but you liked
his aesthetics.
What I liked about Elvis, actually, he was the performer.
He was his own man.
He went on
started it
stage
all.
and he started that whole kind of crazed fan kind of... Woman just loved it. The way he swung those hips.
I watched a documentary once and he was saying how he never saw John Lennon leave his house vertical. It was always horizontal, someone carrying him out.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Some pretty good parties at Graceland, I'd assume.
Hey, Chris, stay on the line, buddy. We'll sort you out with some sort of prize. Well done.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, mate. Here's MGMT. You're listening to Bhuja.
Awesome.
Nirvana there on Radio Hodaki. Sounded a bit down at the end of that song, didn't he?
Well, you know what happened next.
What, literally next?
No. They just went through hard times after that.
Yeah, they did. Well, that doesn't surprise me. He sounded pretty down up at the end of that. That's for sure.
Imagine being the guy mixing it.
Yeah.
You know, song after song. Yeah. What else is happening in international news?
Rosmini College is about to partake in the North Harbour First 15 final. Hopefully they beat Westlake.
You want them to win, do you?
Yeah, I used to play for Rosmini.
Okay.
That's about it from my end.
Yep.
Hey,
yeah.
Congratulations on the Bond thing, man.
Oh, the new Bond role.
Yeah. That is a massive coup. I mean, seriously, that is. I mean, there must be actors all over the world that would actually want that role.
You really?
Totally, man. Bond? Are you kidding me? It's like would have to be the most sought after film role in the entire world. Bond.
You talk about James Bond?
James Bond, 007.
No, I'm Bond and Bond. I'm doing an ad campaign for them. They've merged now with Noel Lemming. I'm doing like a online ad for them, electronics and stuff.
Oh, so you're the new Bond and Bond guy? I thought you meant Bond.
It's not even Bond and Bond anymore. I think is it Noel Lemming now?
I think Bond and Bond got bought out, or the other way around, Noel Lemming.
Yeah, no, nothing to do with the James Bond thing. Is that coming up, is it?
Well, it is, apparently, and from what you said, I'm doing the Bond. I went, I
just said I've got the new Bond role.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, I see. There's a confusion there. No, isn't what's the name doing it again?
Oh, what's his name?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. No, David Craig was Colin Craig. Can you imagine Colin Craig as 007?
Bond.
Imagine how many bloody receptionists he'd go through.
Yeah.
Actually, he'd be the sort of guy that, he'd text you poetry.
With Moneypenny.
Yeah.
Moneypenny would sue him. The
175 million, apparently, he's getting.
To do the role.
Because the last one, he said, I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing another Bond. Not in your Nelly. Never. And they said, as you said, Matt, 175 mil.
Well, old Sean
Thanks, mate.
Old Sean Connery, of course, the first Bond, the best Bond.
I believe so.
He, of course, famously said, never say never. He said never again. And then, of course, he did one more movie called Never Say Never Again.
Well, there you go.
That's where they got the name from. And interestingly, it wasn't actually made by the normal Bond franchise. So there's certain things he couldn't do in the movie, like shaken, not stirred. Key things he wasn't allowed to do in it for copyright reasons.
There you go. God, you learn a lot, don't you? Kings of Leon. Shapeshifter there on Bhuja. Now listen, Lee, just got a message from Maddie saying, could we stretch this one out a little bit? We're ahead of schedule at the moment.
We're ahead of time, are we?
Yeah, so he said we need to sort of maybe stretch this out, this next
Can we
link.
just slip another song in?
Oh, he said he could do that, but he preferred if we stretched out a little bit with chat.
Chit-chat?
Or chit-chat, yes.
Okay, all right, I'm happy to do that. Once we get going with the chit-chat, it's easy enough to stretch it out. You just need to start it, that's all.
Rosemary College 3-0 up over Westlake.
Drop goal, was it?
Don't know.
Penalty,
probably, yeah.
I'd say penalty.
Some interesting, speaking of rugby, interesting selections, of course. Mackenzie at fullback.
You want to go down this road, do you?
Well, not really. I'm just stretching it out.
Kicking the beehive.
Liam Squire. He's on the blindside flank. They're obviously getting the new blood in. Jerome Kano.
So your logic then for putting Smith on the wing,
yes,
and Mackenzie in fullback is to blood him starting in a test. Is that?
Well, Smithy's going away for a little while, so they need to actually blood some new fullbacks.
And
Geordie Barrett's injured for the season. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they do need to do that.
So I suppose it's he and Izzy Dag.
Okay. That's interesting, isn't it?
But they didn't put Izzy in there?
No. It's Ione. How do you say his name? It's
Leone.
Mackenzie, Ione, and Smith on the wings.
Okay. And halfbacks, of course. I'm wondering, after what's happened this week, whether TJ should start.
Oh, you mean all those texts coming out and stuff? I mean, what an absolute nightmare. Poor old Smithy, he's just going, oh, God, here we go again. Incidentally, I've been watching, I don't know if you watched that Lady Diana, her personal diaries stuff, all her personal stuff. I felt so sorry for Prince Charles. Basically, 20 years after the event, she's saying what a dud root he was, and now he's having to relive it all again.
But he was rooting Camilla Parker.
I know he was.
Like prick.
Well, he was. But I just went, oh God, he must be going. Here we go again.
Yeah, hasn't the story run its course, kind of thing?
Yes, it's relitigating the fact that I'm a very unenthusiastic lover.
I blame the fake media out there.
It's fake news.
It's fake news. Why do you need to run this Aaron Smith story again? Of course, there would have been texts flying around at the time of it. Why do we need to read them? Of course, they're there. You're going to read them. That's the whole point. But you don't need to read them. No one needs to read them, so don't put them out there.
They're a bit hard to read anyway.
Yeah. Has anyone ever criticised your lovemaking?
Through texts?
Well, through any means.
I'm not to my face, but I'm sure they have. There's been some pretty full-on debacles.
What about you, Matty? Has any of your partners ever said anything about the way you make love?
Not, as I said, as Lee said, not to my face, but I've sort of botched some sexting. Halfway through sexting, and then you're like, you know what, let's just knock this on the head. It's pretty rough stuff.
Well, you'd have to be pretty arrogant to think that you haven't, that you've always gone down well in the bed.
As it were.
It's like comedy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
You don't want it to be really like comedy, do you?
And it's a really, really fine, like, say, for example, Matt, you talk about dirty chat, sex chat. It's a very fine line between dirty chat and then crossing the line and, saying something entirely inappropriate. You know what I mean? You want to have sort of dirty chat, but how far do you go with the dirty chat? You know what I'm saying? Before your partner goes, oh... No,
what do you mean?
Hang on.
How would I do that? Yeah, it's weird. And also, my partner often says to me, we're not doing comedy sex again, are we? That kind of thing. Do you ever have that, Jace? Where you're trying to make it fun and stuff, and that sometimes can be a bit of a turn off sometimes, apparently.
When you're trying to make lovemaking fun.
I'm not saying when you're wearing like rubber noses and things or big shoes, but if you're trying to be funny,
spontaneous, and
no,
I can't say I've ever had comedy sex, Lee. No.
Okay.
There's Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains there on Radio Hodaki. Lee Hart, Jason Hoyt, this afternoon. Is so good to have your company now.
Great announcement, Jason.
Yeah, very exciting announcement. No, well, I think you should kick it off, mate.
I don't know.
Well,
this is pretty big.
Yeah, it is pretty big, and we mentioned it
there, Matt, for this. Maybe got any kind of
announcement music, something dramatic, maybe.
Anything at all. Just has to be something different than what we're hearing at this point.
Okay. What about?
Perfect.
Good stuff, mate. Great instincts there. Great instincts.
This is the Bhuja.
Want me to do it?
Yeah.
This is an important announcement from Daddy Bhuja.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Want to get into radio? Are you doing a radio course at the moment? Do you love radio? Well, now's your chance, Jace. Tell them what they can do.
What, my chance or?
No, you're already in there.
Right, okay. I know what you're saying. Well, I'm telling you, this is the opportunity we're giving to young radio interns out there. How would you like to be a part of our show? How would you like to come into the studio with us, go into the B studio and do work for us? Come here for, say, a 6-week period every day, see how we do our radio show.
From 4 to 6:30?
From 4 to 6:30 every afternoon. Sit in the B studio, sit in the studio while we do the show
Learn
live.
firsthand how to make radio.
Exactly, mate. How would you like to do that? If you were a radio student, we want you to go onto our Facebook page. What is that, Matt, by the way?
The Bhuja Facebook page.
Yes, indeed. Tell us that you're interested. Tell us all about yourself. And this is serious too. We are offering live internship experience in live radio.
And let's make a few things clear, because we're kind of just thought of this. We're in Auckland based in the studio.
Yes, we are.
That doesn't mean you have to be in Auckland, but what we're saying is we're not going to get you up here. We're not going to get you up here. It's an internship where you need to sort of be here, and then we'll look after you once you're here. A lot of fun. You'll learn a bit. We'll learn from you, no doubt. But what an opportunity.
Yeah, great opportunity. And maybe, if you're not from Auckland, you might have an auntie up here or something like that you can billet with or something like that.
I've probably got a car I can lend you.
Or, you've always got your spare room as well, of course, which is but Maddie's in that at the moment.
For a week or so.
Can I ask?
Look, let's not get into the semantics of that. It could get complicated. The point is, you want to get into radio? You want to have hands-on, on-the-job experience in there. Answering phone calls, coming on air, having chit-chats, finding guests, all sorts of stuff. We need you.
So this is females 18 to 25 you're talking about?
Females, males, you name it.
Males as well, yeah.
Absolutely.
We might do it over 6-week breaks and then rotate them, who knows?
Absolutely. It's all about sending the elevator back down, Lee Hart. And,
That's right.
So we're deadly serious about that. If you can, go to our Facebook page. Let us know who you are. Let us know what your interest is, and we'll get onto it.
That's right, Jace, because we like, we just got awarded honorary radio degrees.
Indeed we did.
From a radio school, but a few months ago.
And lifetime membership too, by the way.
That's right. So we like to send the lift back down to the students. And a lot of people in our position, sure, they'll send the lift back down, but they'd fart in it before they send it down.
Exactly.
So when it opens up, you know what I mean?
They don't want to get in the lift.
We wouldn't do that.
No, we certainly wouldn't do that. So make sure if you are interested, we're deadly serious and love to hear from you. Go to our Facebook page.
And put your details on there, your email address, etc., etc. And we'll get this happening as of next week.
Maybe a selfie.
Maybe a selfie
might help, yeah, sure.
Sure. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. The Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters, are doing a secret album release gig somewhere in the world. Win, lose, you could still be at the Foos with Radio Hodaki.
Thanks to Singapore Airlines.
Yes, indeed, it is that time again. We've got Daniel on the line. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
How you going, Daniel? Yeah, good, thanks, man. Yourself?
Yeah, bloody good.
Good. You finished work for the day? What's the story? What's going on?
Yeah, just finished on the way home, mate.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you'd be pretty keen to go and see the Foo Fighters in London. Who would you take with you?
I'm not too sure, eh? I'd have to think about that one, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not an easy, because you've got to think about, you got to travel with them, you got to, probably not sleep with them, but, close to them, all that sort of stuff.
Right.
You want to make sure that you pick the right person, Daniel.
That's right.
You don't want to go with friends and come back, falling out, do you?
Yeah, totally.
No.
Now, a question for you, Daniel.
Okay.
What sort of category do you want?
You can go geographic, you can go musical, you can go private.
If you're on that, what's that TV show? What's that? If you're on that, what would you go for? What would be your special category?
I'll go geographical.
Geographical, okay. Okay, geographical, okay. Okay.
From the age of 2 to 7, where was Lee Hart brought up?
It's a tricky one.
Yes. 5.
Yeah, when I was 5. Where was I living when I was 5?
Where was Lee living from the age of 2 to 7?
You
do know this, Daniel.
It was actually
Greymouth.
Wow.
Well, that's close, actually. There's 2 countries involved there, Hong Kong and Australia.
Oh, we went.
Oh,
I think we lived in
Went you in
Peru.
Peru?
7.
Was it possibly Chile as well?
I went to Peru when I was 7.
Oh, okay. Well, that's close enough, Daniel. I
Close
reckon.
enough,
Close
yeah,
enough,
close
my
enough.
friend. Hey,
All right. So,
buddy, stay on the line. We'll get all your details and the best of luck with that, eh?
okay.
You're in the draw, buddy. Good stuff.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I was sort of comfortable with 2 fingers, but I just felt, personally, 3 fingers for me was a little bit excessive.
Yeah, I think when you're getting in, I've done 4 fingers.
Have you?
Yeah, I've done 4 fingers, but
Really?
well, yes, I have. But that was a one-off. I mean, I wouldn't normally do 4 fingers.
Okay. Interesting.
So you're saying that for you 3 is excessive?
Well, 3, I'm not that comfortable with it.
Or how many fingers do you normally do?
Well, I'd start off with 1, obviously. I'd start with 1, and if I can, I'd work up to 2 and see how I go with that. But I don't know. What'd you say? 4?
Only once, though. It was only once. It was 4 fingers.
4 fish fingers in one sitting.
Yeah, but it was in like a bun.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I was trying to create like a fish burger.
Cooked in oil or just a bit of...
Yeah, well, look, I'm a big believer you've got to cook them in a hot oil because, you know, like some people will grill them.
Yeah.
And I find that when you grill them, they get very soggy.
Yeah, you don't brown them.
Now, I like to fry them and then, you know, put them in, butter your bun.
Yep.
4 fingers, sauce, lettuce, cheese, boom, fish
Beautiful.
burger. Fish burger, mate.
Beautiful.
Any particular type of fish finger you go for, a brand, or do you just...
No, not really.
I just like your generic fish finger.
Yeah. I don't want to know where they come from.
No. Well, let's face it, it's probably parrot beak and, you know, it's probably just a crushed up version of animal parts, really. As long as it tastes salty and good.
Still tasty.
And it's got a crumb on it.
It's the crust, isn't it?
I'll shove it down there.
Beautiful. You're with Hodaki Bhuja here on the radio, chit-chatting about food. What do you like to eat in New Zealand? Text 3483. We want to know.
And, of course, it's that time of the evening. What are you having for tea? Text us, 3483. Velvet Revolver there on Radio Hodaki. Now, you know that Radio Hodaki has got their hands on the new smartphone from Sony, the Xperia XZ Premium. It's the world's first smartphone with super slow motion video and 4K HDR display, so we're testing it out on the Hodaki team. I believe the next video is coming out today, Lee.
Yeah.
It was yours yesterday.
Yep.
Jezzy's is coming out today.
It's already out, I think.
It's already out, yes. Every day you'll have the chance to look at these slow motion videos on the Hodaki Facebook page, and you get a chance to win that phone thanks to Spark Mobile, the exclusive telco retailer to sell the Xperia XZ Premium. Every day if you do that, you go in with a chance to win a $200 Spark account credit and a $100 Prezi card.
Well, that's amazing.
If you make a comment on the video, one of the people that did that is Josh, and he's on the line now. Josh, g'day, mate.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, very well. Josh, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Just a bit of study.
Nice, Josh. Now you can do it with a new phone.
Oh, definitely. The old phones are battling along at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
Tell me, Josh, are you sort of are you sort of technology savvy? Are you one of those guys, or are you a bit of a technology manus?
Yeah, a bit of a manus, to be honest. Not too onto it. Not too good.
Aren't you putting a phone out, Jace, yourself? Called the J400 Manus?
The J400 Manus, yes, I am. I think it's going to go great guns for all those that are less technical savvy than the new lot. Now, you went on to the Facebook page, Josh, did you not?
Yeah, sure did.
You made a comment, did you not?
I sure did.
What was the comment? Can you remember?
Yeah, it was a video of my mate in school smashing an old classical guitar.
Ooh, very good.
So who are we talking to?
Josh.
Josh.
Oh, it wasn't you, was it, Lee?
Smashing the guitar?
At your old school?
Yeah, I have done.
Right. Well, listen, Josh, the good news for you, my friend, is that you've won a $200 Spark account credit and a $100 Prezi card, mate. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Good on you, mate. Can I ask you said you were studying. What are you studying?
Studying engineering at UC.
Oh, good on you,
yeah,
mate.
yeah,
you see, we need proper people out there.
Yeah.
Bloody engineers doing proper bloody jobs, Lee Hart.
That's right, mate.
Hey, Josh, good on you, buddy. You stay on the line. We'll get all your details. And for the rest of you that are listening, remember that Jeremy's video is out today. Go to hodaki.co.nz/Sony, make a comment, and you could be our
Check
next
it
winner.
out, yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
What's this ditty, Maddie?
This is Sir Sly with their song High.
Oh, of course it is. You know, instead of having a tantrum about, having to do your job, just get on and do your job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, mate. Just, you're here, you're getting paid to do it. So, get rid of the attitude, get rid of the little tanty throw, just bloody do your job and then bugger off, mate.
Yeah, that's right, Jace.
Goodness sakes.
So my father used to say, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well and do it properly.
Exactly, Lee Hart. It's like when you go into a cafe and people are resentful of the fact that you're making an order. It's like you're in the hospitality business, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Just take my order. I'm giving you business and my money and my time.
Yeah.
So get over yourself.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to come into a cafe and have some surly barista telling me, giving me a sour look because, God forbid, I went into a cafe and asked for a flat white.
You did right, Jace.
Is this what gets my goat?
Oh, no, it's just that.
Really, no.
That guy, he came in before.
Yeah.
To fix up the
dickhead.
The mics and stuff, and he was just so surly about it. God.
Yeah, just do your job.
Yeah.
How hard is that? We don't go on about it.
Not only do your job, be bloody grateful that you've got a job.
You've got a job.
Be grateful that you've got money coming in. Be grateful that you've got a roof over your head and you can feed your kids.
You don't see us, We do this day in, day out. We love doing it. But it's still a job. You don't see us complaining about it all the time, do you?
Certainly not.
Complaining about the fact we've got to come in there 4 to 6:30 every day, Monday to Friday. Day in, day out, except weekends. Unbelievable.
I just wanted to make the point because, you know my feelings on this, and I know you've got the same sort of feelings on this. So many good bloody Kiwis out there, honest Kiwis, doing such a good job, getting paid crap money, day in, day out, 8 till bloody 5 every day, sometimes over the weekend. And here's this tool coming in and going, I've got to fix a microphone. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, I hear. You go out there in the office now. There's no one there.
What's that about?
What's all that about? Where's everyone? Where's everyone, Matt?
I don't know. I'm here.
You're here?
I'm here.
Where the heck? I don't understand. Where the hell is everyone?
There could be another
Any
picture.
ideas?
No, I've got no idea where they are. But that's the way it is when we come in most days.
Yeah.
I come in here and I go, is this even a radio station anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, is this even a radio station anymore? It could be, Lee Hart, that we're living a massive facade. That actually we're broadcasting to absolutely no one every single afternoon.
This could be some like Truman Show, a reality show. Let's put 2 dickheads or 3 dickheads in a studio and have them broadcasting day in, day out for a year, and it's not even going to air.
Exactly. There's bloody cameras up at every angle capturing us bloody dickheads doing a live radio show to absolutely no one.
Now I'm figuring out all the product placement around the place. Which is how you pay for it.
These fake texts coming through at 3483. There's just people out there typing those in so it looks like we're on air.
There's guys actually sitting behind all these monitors out the back somewhere just going, send them a couple of texts, will you? Send them a couple. Who's on text?
They're onto it. Send a text, quick.
And cue hot blonde girl walking past the studio to distract them. We're on to you.
It's appropriate, the song coming up though, Rage Against the Machine.
No matter again?
How hard you try, you can't stop us.
New one there from Vance Joy as we end another Daily Bhuja show.
It's not that new, is it?
Yeah, well, it's pretty new, actually.
Okay.
Pretty new. But it's been a hell of a show, Lee Hart. Boy, oh boy, we've been all over the place today, and that's what I love about Daily Bhuja. You never quite know what you're going to get.
Yeah, it's been a great Thursday. We had a little, what gets on my goat section, of course.
Yes.
Always good.
On a Thursday.
It's a good event, isn't it? It's a good event.
Absolutely. It gets it, it gets it out of the system, and you feel a lot better later on. Now, Maddie.
Yes.
You're catching the late flight, aren't you, mate?
I am. Massive oversight there. Got to do the bloody show.
Yes, but that's all right. I imagine you've got quite a lot of stuff coming up on your show, though.
Tell you what, I really do. Tiki Tane is going to be on the show.
Brilliant.
Going to be giving away tickets to Amy Shark. Trip to Sydney.
Tickets to Amy Shark? Why haven't we got tickets to Amy Shark?
I do not know.
Who sorted that out?
Nathan. I think he likes me more than he likes you guys.
In fact, I listened to your show last night, Matt. And you had tickets to bloody some other thing too.
Everclear.
Yeah. Well, we're 1 week at those.
Well, you're just not sleeping with the right people in the prize department.
So that again. Well, anyway, we'll head out to the airport now, Jace. And You never know. We might still be in Wings Bar when you get out there, man. You never know.
Well, why don't you guys just miss the 8 o'clock flight and we'll take the 10 o'clock flight?
Yeah, we could do.
It could happen.
Yeah. I mean,
got to catch a train tomorrow. That's all.
Just let us know when you're on your way out. We'll be at Wings Bar, and we could all meet up and do it as the Bhuja team. But listen, looking very much forward to tomorrow morning, meeting all the punters, going on the train to
Bhuja Express.
The Bhuja Express. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a great weekend. But from Lee, myself, and the Night Wolf, you take care out there. And we'll be coming live tomorrow from the lodge, I believe, at Ohakune, and looking forward to that, Lee.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedio.
Bhuja.
Bhuja Tana.
Promise is something for everyone.